MrBeast has made a name for himself on YouTube for undertaking crazy challenges that range from unbelievable philanthropic work to extreme stunts that should definitely not be tried at home. Welcome to Famous. In today's video, we will be taking a look at the 10 craziest challenges done by MrBeast, which includes videos like I put 10 million Legos in my friend's house, playing Battleship with real ships, I spent 50 hours buried alive, and other crazy challenges. So, without much ado, let's get into the video. In this video, MrBeast and his crew decide to empty the shelves of a store called Save-A-Lot Food Stores. They do this by grabbing everything in sight and giving it out to families in need, pets in animal shelters, and even paying for the items of random strangers in the store. At the end of this challenge, they are left with a long, hefty bill of $70,000, but they are satisfied because all the shelves are empty. In this video, MrBeast showed up at Bailey and Jake's house with several boxes that each contained at least 100,000 pieces of Lego, and then proceeded to put them all in Bailey and Jake's house. He also adds sticky notes, plastic balls, balloons, and box pans that all add together to give the house a look that was both funny and aesthetically pleasing to the eye, which is a testament to the unbelievable work that went into setting up the video and the work that would go into cleaning the house after the video. In this video, Jimmy tries something that is equal parts of stupid and dangerous. He attempts to sit underwater for a whole day. To do this, Jimmy gets himself a bucket contraption that would allow him to breathe while underwater. Then he sits at the bottom of a backyard pool and tries to run down the clock. Unfortunately, this one stunt proved a little too much for the YouTuber, who was forced to emerge after spending only 12 hours underwater due to seasickness. At the end of the video, Jimmy acknowledged that doing the challenge was a bad idea. The challenges MrBeast has to go through most times require a ridiculous amount of devotion and resilience. In this weird video, Jimmy and his crew go through a single Hardee's drive-thru 1,000 times. The implication of this is that they must drive through in seemingly endless circles, ordering and carting away an insane amount of stuff from the drive-thru, along with the bills that come with them. The repetition of this challenge has everyone, from MrBeast's crew to the Hardee's employees, at their wits' ends, and for a moment, no one is sure if they can go through with it, pun unintended, but their perseverance sees them to the end of the challenge. The game of battleships is already intense enough when the players have just the board and their imaginations to work with. But in this video, MrBeast takes it up a notch. Here we see Ethan and Bailey square off in a real game of battleship. When one player lands a hit, a miniature boat stationed in a nearby pond explodes to correspond with that hit. This adds a nice variation to a classic game and lends it an authenticity that makes the stakes feel higher, but in a fun way. This video goes beyond just snakes, but that is where it begins. To start, MrBeast asks Chandler and Chris to sit in a tub full of cold-blooded snakes. Chandler was having none of it and opted out of the challenge, but Chris handled the challenge much better than Chandler and managed to stay in the tubs full of snakes and win the cash prize of $10,000. However, the snake part is not the end of this video. MrBeast organized a host of other mini challenges, like doing as many push-ups as possible, grabbing cash covered in roaches, and playing with a tarantula for 30 seconds. These were just as fun and crazy as the snake challenge, but not just good enough to stand on their own. We've already seen Jimmy fill one house with Legos and other ridiculous things. This time, he plans to do the same thing to his brother's house, and what he plans to use is not as delightful as Lego pieces. MrBeast fills his brother's house with barrel upon barrel of elephant toothpaste. The elephant toothpaste is made from hydrogen, peroxide, soap, yeast, and warm water. The result of this is like something out of a movie. The foam rapidly expanded and filmed the house until it burst out of every open space it could squeeze out from. Jimmy and the crew prepare a challenge by filling a 2,000-gallon bowl with powdered milk and expired cereal. Chris, Chandler, Jake, and Jimmy each choose a random individual to sit inside the cereal bowl, with the last person to exit winning $10,000. They are given basic necessities such as food and water, but they are not permitted to leave the bowl for any reason. All of the usual issues develop, such as weariness, boredom, and the need to use the restroom inside the cereal bowl. Scotch, the champion, spent a total of 20 hours in the bowl. This video definitely gets the top spot for the dumbest and most dangerous stunt Jimmy has ever attempted. Here, MrBeast is buried alive in a glass coffin under tons of earth. He is buried with enough provisions to ease his time underground, like snacks, a bottle to pee in, and some water. But despite these supplies, the challenge left Jimmy weaker both physically and mentally, although he was able to complete the challenge successfully. These kinds of videos are usually interesting, and this one is the best and most entertaining of them all. In fact, as of August 2021, this is MrBeast's most popular video, with approximately 135 million views. Jimmy and his friends deliver 100 boxes of Orbeez to a friend's house, completely covering the backyard with 100 million balls. The end effect of this is a smooth plane of eye-popping Orbeez that is both colorful and wickedly pleasurable, since both the pool and the ground are completely covered. It's pure entertainment, evoking a lovely sensation of childhood imagination that can only be realized with a lot of cash. That's it for today's video. Let us know down in the comment section what you think about the crazy challenges undertaken by MrBeast and his crew. And also let us know if your favorite MrBeast challenge is down in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Famous if you are not already subscribed. Stay safe, and we will see you in the next video.